Hi everyone, my name is Audrey Alison and I wanted to create this intro video to let you know that 6 out of the 12 videos have a delay in the audio, and I even re-recorded them. It's probably the Mercury retrograde. My MacBook Pro tends to have a delay every retrograde, so I apologize if there's a disconnect between my vocals and what you see on the screen. I just wanted to wish you a Happy New Year and thank you for listening to the forecast, even if it's disconnected somehow. I tried. I'm not an engineer. I did everything I could. So hopefully next month I won't have the same issue when Mercury is direct. Have a sweet day. Hi Leo, my name is Audrey Alison. Thank you for joining me for your January 2016 forecast for the month. I am indoors because it is really freezing in California. It's about 5 degrees above freezing. I'm using the Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, and I'm going to get to the forecast. Thank you for subscribing as well. On the 1st of January, Mercury enters Aquarius, your polar opposite sign, and stays there briefly before retrograding on the 5th of January at 1 degree of Aquarius. He's going to retrograde back through 14 degrees of Capricorn. So please look at your natal charts, watch your ascendant sign for the astrology as well, because it really relates specifically to your natal chart, the degrees. These planets will be retrograding. Okay, so the initial retrograde is in the 7th house, and just by 1 degree, but the retrograde goes into the 6th house of health. Now, here's what I'll say, because I'm not a doomsday predictor, but I do like to keep it real. I feel like you will be dealing with a health issue that has already occurred that you thought was over with. This is a possibility. With Mercury retrograding in the 6th, it's bringing up an issue that has had some resolution, but not full resolution. So if you have a chronic ailment, this is where you'll see it come in. If you have something that's your body's temperamental with, this is where you'll see it act up. Now, if you're fine and you don't have any issues like that, you're blessed. The retrograde could affect you in the work area, the routine, the daily structure of your day. Your diet could slip as well with a Mercury retrograde in the 6th house of diet and health regimen. But also this could be a review and an analysis, which is what the retrogrades are really great for, of your workout routines. Getting a trainer, getting something, reviewing something and getting something into place in order to implement it on the 25th of January when Mercury goes direct. And as Mercury deepens his retrograde into Capricorn, the earth sign of Cap, he will trine Jupiter, who's going to start retrograding on the 7th of January at 23 degrees of Virgo, another earth sign. So there's an earth trine between Mercury retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter remains retrograde through May 10th, and retrograde just 10 degrees from the 23 degree mark of Virgo through the 13 degree mark of Virgo. So check out where that retrograde hits you on your natal chart. This trine is positive between the 6th house of work and the 2nd house of income and possessions and self-value. Some of you Leos, you lions, might be realizing what you are truly worth. Sometimes it takes a while for us to figure that out in life, but in the 2nd degree or 2nd house of value and self-worth, self-value, I think that some of you feel you're finally getting what you deserve. You're finally getting the earnings that you need to make. You're being recognized for what you put into your daily work and routine. On the 3rd of January, Mars enters Scorpio into your solar 4th house of home, environment, the house of the mother. There's stimulation. Mars is energy, action, passion, physicality, anger and aggression. Watch your tone in the home environment. Also watch the relationship with your mother in the 60-day period of time. You really want to watch the tone of communication, and maybe some of you might be going through an argument with a mother figure or a disagreement. For those of you looking for a new place, Mars in the 4th could initiate the action needed to look for a new environment. On the 9th, we have our new moon at 19 degrees of Capricorn, conjunct that Mercury retrograde at 19 degrees of Capricorn in the 6th house of health and routine. New pets might come into the life at this time. New moon is in the 6th, the house pets. Some of you might be rescuing little babies that need homes. If not, great day to, like I said earlier, get that routine together in the health sector where your new moon is, where Mercury's retrograding, and get ready to start implementing that. On the 20th, the sun enters Aquarius in your 7th house of marriage and partnerships, relationship, commitment. The sun there always on the 20th of January through the 19th of February. This is the life force. This is where your focus is. If you are in a relationship, that's exactly what your focus will be. If you're looking for connection, this is a great time to be out and visible because the sun is trying to force energy in that sector for you. So you could meet someone who's worthy of commitment, not lighthearted dating, someone that you feel you might know from another time, soulmated energy. Now, for those of you already married and not looking, and this could also apply to those of you who are still looking, but it could be related to business partnership. For those of you looking for someone to go into business with, the sun in your 7th house on the 20th is the time to start. On the 23rd, Venus enters Capricorn, where he'll be conjunct the Mercury retrograde in the 6th house. So there is some smoothing over. If you have that recurring ailment that comes through in that retrograde, here's Venus to say, listen, we could smooth this over. There's harmony with Venus. There's a beautification. There's a subtle sensuality in the health sector. And for those of you who are getting pets, there's a lot of female adoptions of animals at that time, Venus in the 6th house. Little girl, kitty cat, or puppy might do the trick for the new year. We also have our full moon, your full moon on the 23rd, the day Venus enters Capricorn. There is a Leo full moon at 3 degrees, bringing a complete awareness and culmination for you Leos. It's your only full moon of the year. Your new moon will take place in July or August. So, full moon in the 1st house, what do you need to become aware of for the beginning of 2016? The moon will help you see it. There is an awareness here. Let's get to the cards, the Alchemical deck by Robert M. Place, and see what comes up for Leo. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. You would select your desired reading length via the PayPal button and place your order, and I would get back to you in an email in a few days, and we will set that up. Leo rising. Here are your cards for January 2016. All right. Look at that lion for Leo. Absolutely. Even though this is an earth sign card, the King of Coins is mastering your environment, 4th house, and occupation, 6th house. So look at that Leo lion. He's very comfortable with his paw on there. He's very secure with that coin he's earned. Highest coin card in the tarot. The trine between your 2nd and 6th house, getting paid what you're worth, self-value that I spoke of. Also, earth sign older male, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what else. The High Priestess, this is me. The High Priestess, she's remaining quiet. She's calm, cool, collected, very psychic. See how she has her hand over her mouth? This is one of my favorite cards. She's shh. This, and see the full moon behind her, the Leo full moon? I was thinking quiet, awareness around the time of the 23rd. Be still is what I'm hearing. Be still. Be still and know that I am. Okay, that's some kind of message for somebody. Judgment. Recalling the past, nostalgia, people who have passed. Dreams and information. For those of you Leos who practice, their intuitive self and have spiritual ritual or meditation, psychic ability. For those of you who read for a living, do what I do for a living, you have a lot of spiritual energy around you and medium type energy, so you might be channeling. Let's see what else comes up. 3 of Coins, artistry, talent, a skill, getting paid for a trade, seeing the money come in from something that's artistic that you love to do. I feel like the trine between Mercury and Jupiter is going to work for you in your earnings. You don't have fire in this spread. There is another card. The 4 of Swords. This is you in the review of Mercury retrograde. This guy looks like a little Leo with his hair perfectly feathered and curled. This and this are sitting real still, meditative, getting real spiritual. Maybe you're incorporating a new class, a new method in the 6th house, yoga, Pilates, Hatha yoga, Anusara, Kundalini, something very deep and passionate and spiritual that you could benefit with your body and your heart and soul and mind. But I'm no doubt that you're receiving through this trine and through January. Pay attention to dreams and intuitions, and people that you used to know might be coming in with Mercury, bringing in people from the past. You'll remain quiet, but I think you're going to be hearing from a lot of people, perhaps people who have unfinished business with you, lovers, ex-friends. I hope it works out. You know where to find me if you'd like a personal reading. And also if you're interested in liking my Facebook page, where I put up a lot of pictures and information about astrology and tarot, you can reach me at Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot on Facebook. Leo, have a beautiful January, a sweet day, and remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.